respected participants, we come to the third session in the third day. And now we will meet the extraordinary speaker, Dr. Ali Qassem from Jordan. Dr. Ali is an international leadership keynote speaker, people and organizational development consultant, columnist, author of leadership management and personal development, and founder and the CEO of Ali Qassem International, a leadership development consultancy. For today, he will present an interesting topic, Step into Your Greatness. To spare the time, I will invite him to start his presentation. Over to you, Dr. Ali.
Thank you so much, Henny, and thanks for the team. Good morning and good afternoon and also good evening. It depends on your time and where you are. Well, you might be wondering, what is this extraordinary handsome man will share with us today? Yes, I am the most handsome guy in this planet. Nobody is more handsome than me. First of all, I would like to tell you that I'm not here to motivate you. We do not start our life or changing our lives by having motivation. We don't do that. We do not start changing our lives by motivation. We do that by having more education. So I'm here to show you the truth, to open your eyes about the truth that exists within you. I'm not here to motivate you because what we really need is education. What we need is knowledge, more ideas, more information. These knowledge, ideas, information rise our inspiration, your inspiration, that triggers your motivation, that moves your motivation to start on, which creates courage and determination. It's education that creates and shapes our philosophy of life. What do we know about life? How we behave in life. It's education, not motivation, that shapes our philosophy of life. And it's your philosophy that establishes your attitude. That philosophy you have, what do you know about life, what you learn, what you study, creates and establishes your attitude. And your attitude controls and determines the quality and the quantity of your level of activities, which will produce the result. We behave according to what we know. We behave according to what we feel. And the behavior we do determines the results we got. What we really need is education. Why? Why education is so important? Because it's the key to good health. It's the key to wealth. Education is the key to prosperity. And education is the key to freedom. What we really need is education. And especially at this moment, for those who are listening to my voice, I am saying you do not need motivation. Why? Those who are listening, those who are joining us in this conference now, right now, I believe you don't need motivation. For you to be here, listening to what we are saying, it's a solid proof that you have something special. Regardless of where you are from, regardless of your educational background, regardless of how fat is your bank account, since you are here, you have something special. You are different. You are unique. You see, I love this bird. This bird is the king of the bird's kingdom. I love it. This bird is so unique. First, it can see its prey 1 mile away, very sharp. This bird, choosy, especially when it have a chick or chicks, what to eat. This bird does not flock, does not mix around with whatever happen of birds. This bird can fly up to 4 miles in the sky. 4 miles. Now, if this bird at the height of 4 miles, imagine 4 miles, at the height of 4 miles, if this bird met another bird, this other bird must be another eagle. Cannot be a chicken. There is no way. If this eagle meet another bird at the 4 miles height, this other bird is another eagle. That means you all met here today, you are all eagles. That's why I said you have something special, you are unique. It's not easy for someone to leave all this entertainment out there and come to listen to an advice. Only smart people will do that. Only the elite among others will come and do that. I believe you have greatness within you, and it's a shame if you waste it. You are full of potential. You are full of greatness, and you deserve the best that life has to offer. You deserve everything good in life, to live happy, to have whatever you want. However, I would like you all to understand that life does not give us what we deserve. Life gives us what we fight for, what we work for. It does not give us what we deserve. When we ask people, for example, why cows are good, because cows give us milk. Cows give us milk? I don't think so. There is no way a cow will go and dig the pail and milk itself and ask you to come and take milk. If you want milk, you have to fight for every drop. You have to do it yourself. This is what we know about life. This is from our experience, myself, others, and so many other people. I believe that you can make a difference in this world. You can do something, like so many others. Wright brothers have make a difference. He improved the world. Graham Bell, Thomas Edison, and you can do that. You can do the same. You can improve the world, because we have to understand our life. Your life is to live, to love, to learn, and to leave a legacy. You came to this earth to do something, and you can improve the world if you know your purpose. If you know the reason for your existence. If you know why are you here, why are you in this planet. If you know your purpose. You see, the most 2 important days of your life, there are 2 important days, very important, the most in your life. The first is the day you were born, your birthday. This is very important. The time when you come to this planet, the time when you join with us, human beings. This is very important day. And the second day is the day when you find out why. When you find the reason for your existence. I believe that you have something special. And I will explain to you why. I want you to know yourself, to know how much you can do for yourself and for others. And you have greatness within you, and greatness knows no defeat. No defeat. This issue, this COVID-19, is not the end of the world. We have gone through, when I say we, means human beings, gone through so many disasters, earthquakes, volcanoes, wars, but we conquered. We conquered all these disasters. Why? Because we believed, as the say said, necessity is the mother of invention. I believe that refusing to accept things the way they are is the mother of invention. Refusing to accept the situation you are in, refusing to accept what is happening around and do something about it, that is the mother of invention. Refusing to accept things the way they are is the mother of invention. We conquered because we did not give up. We have tried, we stick to our plans. We couldn't do plan A, we go plan B, C, D, E, F, G, until Z, until we got what we want. I would like you to understand that whatever you are now, you are living your life, one part of your life, because you are 2 people in one. two people in one. You are now Mr. Ordinary or Mrs. Ordinary. You are now what you thought you should be. You are now what you thought you should be. You have to change your thinking to become what you could be. You have to change the way you think, the way you deal with things, what you learn, what you study, what kind of skills you improve, to become from Mr. Ordinary to Mr. or Mrs. Extraordinaire, to become different. You need to learn how. You have greatness within you. What makes me so convinced? Why am I so convinced that each and every one of you have greatness, full of greatness inside? Everything in this planet has a purpose. Everything. There is a purpose for the ants. There is a purpose for the plants. There is a purpose for the whales. There is a purpose for the fish, animals. Everything has a purpose. And you and me are no difference. We came to this earth with purpose. Now the purpose of a thing, a purpose of anything, determines its ability, potential, capacity, and fulfillment. What do we mean by that? When a company wants to make a car, that company produces that car for purpose, not for fun, right? Not for fun. And that company will do its best, will assign engineers, will assign etc. to build the car ready to fulfill that purpose. When a car, the purpose of a car is to carry 5 passengers and drive, let's say, 150 kilometers per hour. That's the purpose of the car. So the engineers will design the tires, the engine, pistons, everything ready to fulfill that purpose. Now, God is the God of purpose. God creates you for a purpose. You did not come to this planet by accident. No. There's a purpose for your existence in this planet. And the more you know there is a purpose, it doesn't matter to know what is that purpose, but there is a purpose. You think God put you in this planet with a purpose without preparing you fully to fulfill that purpose? I don't think so. You came to this earth loaded. You came full of ideas, skills, etc. You came with purpose, even though you don't know what is exactly that purpose. It's enough to know that there is a purpose for my existence. It could be raising one good kid. It could be writing a book. It could be helping somebody, saving life. It could be something, but there is a purpose for your existence and mine. This takes me to a question. Which place is the wealthiest place on earth? The wealthiest place on earth is not the oil reserve mines in Venezuela, not the gold mines in Australia, not the diamond mines in South Africa or in Russia. The wealthiest place on earth is right in every city. The wealthiest place on earth is the cemetery, the graveyard. Buried in these cemeteries, ideas were never born, books that never written, sermons that we never hear. Buried in that cemetery, somebody could have the idea about this COVID-19. Buried in every cemetery could be a person who have the solution for majority of our problems. Buried in that cemetery could be someone who has the cure for AIDS, but he died without letting us know what is the secret that God gave to him. What do we call this massive treasure that buried in our cemeteries? What do we call it? We call it potential. We call it potential. Let me define potential first for you. Potential is untapped power, unused ability, dormant strength, Potential is never what you have done. Potential is what you can do, but you have not done yet. Potential is all you could be, but you have not become yet. Potential is who you truly are, but we have not seen you yet. You see, why you should fulfill your purpose. Anything can only fulfill itself when it's performing its reason for existence. What does that mean? A piano, for example, it's not fulfilled until it's played. A piano is not fulfilled until it's played. A car is not fulfilled until it's driven. You and me, we are not fulfilled unless we are performing what God creates us to do. You can realize your potential. You can fulfill your potential. You can live your potential. To do so, you need to invest in yourself. You need to learn. You need to study. You need to non-stop getting ideas and information. Non-stop. Success is a do-it-yourself job, and it's 24 hours job. 24 hours 7 job. If you want to succeed of anything, studying, in your business, whatever you're doing, success is a do-it-yourself job, and it's 24/7. You should invest in yourself. Some people buy, during their lifetime, they buy 3 trucks of chocolate and 1 little book. How? At least buy a book to tell you what kind of chocolate to buy. Read these books. And again, it's not what you gain when you read a book. It's what you miss if you don't. It's not what you gain when you listen to a seminar or a speech. It's not what you gain when you do so. It's what you miss if you don't. You have to keep learning, adjusting your strategies. Don't change your goal, don't change your objective. Change the strategies, which is the plan. Keep on adjusting your strategies. Always looking for ways to win. There are 3 types of people in this life. There are winners, losers, and those who have not discovered how to win. And those who have not discovered how to win, all they need is some coaching, some adjustment, adjusting the strategies, the plan, looking for a coach, finding someone to help them. You also need to change whatever bad habits. Have a list, just one list. What am I doing wrong? Just stop doing them. What are the right things that I'm not doing? Start doing them. That's a total change. Is it possible for you to change? Of course. It is possible for you to change. Things change naturally. Plants grow naturally. They give flowers or fruits naturally, and they die naturally. Animals are conceived naturally. They grow naturally, and they die naturally. You and me, we are born naturally. We grow naturally, and we die naturally. See, things change. Everything changes naturally. However, man, human beings, man, is the only creature that can design the change he wants. Only man can design the change he or she wants. A cat, for example, will never think to become a cow or change itself to a cow. A rabbit will never think to become a horse. An orange tree will never even imagine or try to become a banana tree. Only man. Only man. I am male. I would like to become a female. Only man. That's the power we have. That's the willpower we have. What stops us from touching in our willpower? What stops us from achieving what we want? What are the enemies of our progress? There are few enemies that you have to be aware of. The most dangerous enemy of our progress is our last success. Being excited about what we are, where we are, getting happy, yes. This will create complacency. This will create complacency. I'm okay, I'm satisfied where I am. Be aware of that. The moment you are so excited about what you have achieved so far, you just died. As long as you're breathing, you still have so much to give. You still have a lot to give these people around you, to give to us, to the planet, to Earth. Be aware. Whom are you associate yourself with? Because you are affected by the people you mix around. Make sure you choose your friends carefully, your companions carefully, because you are affected largely by the people you hang out with. I have a say. There will be people who will try to put you down. My advice, delete them from your contact list. Yes, those who try to pull you down, drain you. There are two types of relationships: nurturing relationships and toxic relationships. Toxic relationships, you don't need it. Some people believe that stopping you from achieving your dreams, achieving your goals, is their own personal business. Some people standing in your life, you know there are some people standing in your life making so much comments about you, talking too much about you, as if they know you. And they don't know you. They're telling you you can't, you can't, you can't. They're telling you you can't because they can't. But they are not you. They are not you. You are different. The problem is you keep believing what they say. You keep on believing what they say. That creates barrier between you and everything. I can't be a leader. I can't be a good person. I can't achieve more. I can't achieve my dreams and goals. This is what stops you, or one of the things that stops you. Let me tell you this. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Someone's opinion of you does not change your reality. Someone's opinion of you does not change your potential. Doesn't matter what is that opinion about you. When someone says something about you, that does not change your reality, who you truly are. It does not change. Another thing that really affects your performance, affects where you go in life, that is your attitude. Your attitude. You are affected by your attitude. Which animal is the king of the jungle? Which animal is the king of the jungle? The lion is the king of the jungle. My question, why? Why the lion is the king of the jungle? The lion is not the tallest, is not the largest, is not the heaviest, and is not the smartest among animals. Yet, the lion is the king. I would like to know why. The lion is not taller than the giraffe. It's not larger than the elephant. And is not heavier than the hippo. And it's not smarter than the monkey. It's not. It's not smarter than the monkey. But the lion is still the king. Attitude is not everything, but attitude is the difference maker. The difference between winning and losing, attitude. Success and failure, attitude. Good result and bad result, attitude. That's how the balance is. Attitude is not everything, but attitude is the difference maker. When a lion sees an elephant, what comes to the lion's mind? What comes to the lion's mind straight? Lunch. Lion sees an elephant. What comes to its mind? Lunch. This is my lunch. I can eat this thing. This is what comes to its mind. And the lion will act the way it thinks. I can eat this thing. I can eat this thing. The elephant is 10 times bigger than the lion. Heavier, 50 times heavier than the lion. More powerful than the lion. One hit of that elephant's hand can crush the lion's head. But the lion does not look at size, does not look at weight, does not look at strength. One thing comes to its mind: lunch. The size of the elephant is not important. The weight of the elephant is not his concern. One thing in his mind: lunch. I can eat this thing. And the lion will act the way it thinks. The lion cancels all our excuses. I'm not large enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not strong enough. All these are excuses. Excuses are lies. We lie them to ourselves and want others to believe. The lion cancels all our excuses. When an elephant sees a lion, what comes to its mind? Elephant sees a lion. What comes to its mind? This thing comes to its mind. Eater. This thing will eat me. And the same thing, the elephant will act the way it thinks. It will run. The power, the weight, the strength of the elephant are gone because of the way it thinks. He's powerful, mighty, strong, heavy, big. But because the way it thinks, I can't. This thing will eat me. The elephant will behave, will take action the way it thinks. It does not matter how big we are, how smart we are. It's our mind that makes us small. It's the way we think. Everything is controlled by the way we think. You should learn yourself and others. Study whatever tools around to understand others. Especially what I recommend, especially two things I recommend them: DC psychology in general, and the other one is everything disc profiling. I recommend these two. Success is a choice. Now let's see how serious this is. How many of you believe that if you have the chance to live your life all over again, you will do better than what you have done? For sure, majority and all of you, I guarantee that. If you have the chance to live your life all over again, you will do much, much better than what you have done so far. This is a proof that you have not touched the surface of your potential. Another question. How many of you sincerely believe that you have not done all that you can? How many of you sincerely believe that you have not done all that you can? I'm sure, majority of you. How many of you believe that you have talents, knowledge, ideas, skills, ability, but you are not using? You see, you don't have to go and import and buy. You know that you have talents, ideas, skills, abilities, but you are not using. How many of you believe that you can start some actions today that will make your life worse? How many of you believe that you can start some actions today that you can make your life better? How many of you believe that every action you take has an end result? How many of you believe that the choice is yours? How many of you believe that having the right choice is your responsibility? You are just saying, regardless of my past, good or bad, regardless of my present, good or bad, I know I can do something that will make my life better or worse, and the choice is mine. This is what you're saying. Tomorrow for me, for my future, is a plain paper. I can write whatever I want on it. It's your choice. My advice: do not leave your life to chance. Do not be casual about life, because if you are casual about life, you will end up a casualty of life. Be serious about life as much as you can, because if you are not serious about life, if you are not smart enough, bold enough, determined enough, life will act on you. Life will allow its tragedies and agonies to deal with you. If you don't program yourself, life will program you. You have to change. You have to start adjusting. Insanity is keep on doing the same things and expecting different results. It doesn't work this way. Keep on doing the same thing will give you the same result. No different result, no better results. Insanity is wasting your life with nothing when you have the blood of a lion flowing in your veins. Insanity is coasting through life in a miserable existence when you have the caged lion locked inside and you have the key to release it. That's insanity. When you know you can do much better than what you're doing now and you just keep quiet about it. You didn't take action towards it. My last question, what are you? A lion or a gazelle? Are you a lion or a gazelle? Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows it has to run faster than the fastest lion or it will be killed. And every morning in Africa, a lion wakes up. It knows that it must run faster than the slowest gazelle or it will starve. It doesn't matter whether if you are lion or gazelle, it doesn't matter. When the sun rises in the morning, you better be running. You better be running and try your best, do your best to step into your greatness and see you at the top. Thank you for listening. God bless you all. Thank you.